Hey everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Brit Pops of React. You're me BP1 and BP2. We're a couple of Brits
Howdy doody.
Searching the internet for different things to react to. And today we're reacting to the F15 Eagle, which is apparently a bit of a flying legend. So we're going to find out a little bit about it today. So do come with us along the way. We'll have a chat about it as we go. F15 Eagle, mate.
Yeah, interesting. The McConnell Douglas F-15 Eagle, American twin-engine, all-weather tactical fighter aircraft. First came into service in 1976, so been around a long time.
Oh, wow.
And the stat I always like is how much fuel does it burn an hour? This one burns approximately 13,450 pounds of fuel per hour flying. That's a big fuel tank. Fill her up. Put it on the credit card.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's see what is this interesting engineering. Shout out to them for providing the info. We just sit back and take it all in.
We do. All right, let's go.
You know how they say age is just a number? The F-15 Eagle is the flying epitome of that.
That's the way it opens up.
This fourth-generation fighter, which debuted in the 1970s, is still soaring the skies and winning battles in a world dominated by fifth-generation aircraft.
All right.
In its almost 50 years of service, the F-15 has been challenged by many formidable fighters. It killed them all. There's never been an incident of an F-15 being shot down.
Really?
And it has so far claimed some 100 kills. It's the only aircraft that has shot down a satellite, and is one of the few, if not the only, to have bombed a helicopter out of the sky.
All right.
Blimey.
This is military mechanics, and today we will look at the F-15 Eagle.
What a sound.
The first F-15A flight was made in July 1972, and in January 1976, the first Eagle destined for a combat squadron was delivered. This aircraft was built with the fundamental principles of lightweight and tons of power in mind, allowing it to outperform anything the enemy could throw at it. To achieve this, the F-15's twin engines, Pratt & Whitney F100PW 220s or 229s, have a very high thrust-to-weight ratio and can generate almost 8 times their own weight in thrust. When you combine the plane's relatively light body, which is mostly metal aside for the 26 to 27% titanium, with about 5 to 7% composites, the low wing load and its powerful engines, you get a fighter that is extremely fast and agile.
It's a great looking plane, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's like one as a kid, and is a kid that gets you into, fighter planes that you hold. Just that front just looks so evil with the two, the intakes there. It's
two air intakes, swept back wings, twin tail fins as well. It looks like a fighter plane should be, shouldn't it? Iconic looking plane. A lot of information, like I say, it's a fourth generation fighter up against the fifth ones now, which are all sort of massively more composite materials. I guess carbon fiber is a big thing now, a lot more computerized fly-by-wire stuff. So I guess this is still the pilot flying the plane, whereas the newer generation, it's all sort of computer controlled.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a beast of a plane. It really is. It's great to see as well, because the mechanics of it.
Yep.
To understand it a bit more, especially since it's been around for 50 years, mate.
I know, and like I say, 100 kills, no losses. I think the majority of those are sort of Israeli sorties, if that's a word you want to use. But interesting, very,
All right. Hopefully you're enjoying the video today. If you do, appreciate a like on it. Would much appreciate. All right, let's keep going.
While it can cruise at speeds of Mach 0.9 At full force, the F-15 can get up to more than Mach 2.5,
That's a view, isn't it?
approximately 1,852 miles per hour,
That's
or
ridiculous.
2,984 kilometers per hour.
1,800.
In 1975, it established a world record by going from a standstill on the ground to an altitude of nearly 100,000 feet in under 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
The basic F-15, unlike the double-seat F-4 and F-14, was a single-seat interceptor.
Hang on. 100,000 feet.
Yep. 3.5
Now-
seconds.
Minutes.
Sorry.
I'm struggling because planes, commercial
Commercial
planes,
airlines, yeah, 30,000.
35,000 feet roughly, 100,000 feet. I mean, surely you're getting to the point of the outer atmosphere at this point. Surely you. I mean, I'm not no expert in this field, but I didn't think
Well,
you could
we
go
know.
much more about than 60,000 feet anyway without. I mean, what's the altitude that they're flying at Virgin with this Virgin Galactic to be able to get the space view? What are they flying at? Because 100,000 feet just seems too far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it does seem to be a bit crazy. 100,000 feet. You're googling it. I ain't got a clue.
45,000 feet, Virgin Galactic.
Yeah. So how can it fly 100,000 feet? That's double. That's from ground to Virgin Galactic, and that again, that's just rubbish. That's got to be misinformed. 10,000 feet maybe. No, it'd be quicker than that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. All right.
Not sure. Let us know in the comments. Or are you as bamboozled as I am? Right,
Yeah, I mean that's some serious heightage.
Yeah. Come on. All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
The cockpit was raised, and a new, fairly wide one-piece windscreen was installed. The aircraft was
Fairly
also
wide.
outfitted with the most up-to-date onboard controls for systems, communications, and weapons. Raytheon's game-changing, all-weather multi-mode APG-63 radar was also installed on the F-15. This
All-weather.
radar was one of the first fire control radars. This aircraft's versatile pulse Doppler radar system can look up at high-flying targets and down at low-flying targets without being confused by ground clutter. It can detect and track aircraft and small high-speed targets at distances beyond visual range, down to close range, and at altitudes down to treetop level. The Eagles can be armed with combinations of different air-to-air
Don't
weapons.
drop it.
AIM-120 advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles on its lower fuselage corners. AIM-9LM Sidewinder or AIM-120 missiles on 2 pylons under the wings, and an internal 20mm Gatling gun in the right wing root, as well as a Boeing-built small diameter bomb joint direct attack munition, or JDAM, and laser JDAM weapons. The
Bunker
F-15
busters.
has been produced in single-seat A model and 2-seat B versions. The single-seat F-15C and 2-seat F-15D models entered the Air Force inventory beginning in 1979. To meet the U.S. Air Force requirement for air-to-ground missions, the F-15E Strike Eagle was developed and entered service in 1988. The F-15E is a 2-seat, dual-role, totally integrated fighter for all-weather air-to-air and deep interdiction missions. For low-altitude, high-speed penetration and precision attack on tactical targets at night or in adverse weather, the F-15E carries some high-resolution APG-70 radar and low-altitude navigation and targeting infrared for night pods. The F-15 C, D and E models were deployed to the Persian Gulf in 1991 in support of Operation Desert Storm, where they proved their superior combat capability. The F-15C fighters accounted for 34 of the 37 USAF air-to-air victories. F-15Es were operated mainly at night, hunting Scud missile launchers and artillery sites using the Lantern system. The F-15EX is an immediate replacement for the F-15C, with best-in-class payload, range, and speed. This aircraft was designed to provide value to the US Air Force and will be a backbone fighter for the service for the next several decades.
Been around for 5 of them.
Great bit of info on the F-15.
Interesting
cool,
engineering.
mate.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine getting up every day and knowing that's your office. Hey, just going to go out and fly me F-15 today. Take it for a little spin.
Unbelievable, yeah. It is pretty spectacular, isn't it? I mean, it's, yeah, some pretty good kit on that as well. You know,
Cool
even
bit
for
of kit.
You know, all that time, you can imagine it's still got more sophisticated. You know,
As each version comes out, yeah. F-15 Strike Eagle. I mean, there are some nice ones out there. The F-4 Tomcat, Tiger Shark. That was a nice, cool looking one. Obviously, you got the F-18s and all the newer generation now. The stealth bombers, they always look quite cool, don't they? But I mean, like you said, that's an iconic looking. In the comments, what's your favourite looking plane? Which one do you think that we should check out next to sort of get a side-by-side comparison?
In any
we've done many planes. We've done, we've done the Apache helicopter. We've done the Hercules and stuff like that. So a few more fighter jets to get our teeth into and sort of get an all-round perspective, because you know, we said this one's nice and shiny, the next one might be even shinier.
Shiny whiny. Alright, I hope you enjoyed our video today on the F-15 Eagle. Do let us know in the comments.
Did you fly one?
Yeah, did you? Have you ever? Wow.
We're not a helicopter pilot. Were you a fighter pilot? Let us know in the comments.
Indeed. Until tomorrow, it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a lovely goodbye from him over there and all his payload.